So, before I go to bed at a relatively reasonable hour, considering all things considered, considering how late I've been going to bed for months now, I would like to relay to you my cute little tale of woe. Here it goes. And some of you have you'll know what I'm talking about. When I first went into that shelter in end of April 2012, was April 26, 2012. I was 198 pounds. By the time July rolled around, I was down to 164. Okay? That's not what I'm talking about, but I'm just saying. And that was 2012 was the first summer I had been thin since like 2001, 2002, pretty much. I went to Donald's, LA in March of 2012, okay? By the time I'd been there, say, a year, I was already putting on weight. I was getting heavier. So even if, 2002, so I went to Donald's 2001. Let's say I was still relatively thin in 2002, but 10 years I had not been thin, and I hadn't been that thin since 2001. You know what I mean? Since I was that thin, around 160, between 160 and 165, when I met Donald, when I was dancing on Alicia's World. Dancing / sharing my very soul with whomever cared to find out what lived and breathed inside of, the dancing blonde, whatever, blonde sex bot, sex kid, whatever. Anyway, I hadn't been thin, had not been thin for like 10 years, okay? So even though I was in the shelter and pissed off at that, whatnot, I was reveling in the fact that I wasn't, trapped in the daily thing with Donald and his mom, and I was reveling in being thin again after, hadn't been that thin for 10 years, at least 10, okay, at least since 2002, so, but I also had no money, how could I have money, you know what I mean, I had no money, okay. I bought these. They look disgusting now, okay? See these things? These are Faded Glory, okay? Size 12. I actually at first bought them in a 16, and they didn't fit me. They were kind of loose as 16, so I really could wear 14, but I was losing weight rapidly. Told you I had vowed that I was not gonna have winding up in the shelter, just, the fact that I'd wound up in that shelter, I wasn't gonna let that destroy me, and I wasn't gonna let myself regain all the weight that I'd lost, okay? Because remember, at my heaviest, I was 232 pounds, okay? I went down to 200 pounds during those 2.5 years I was staying with Donald and Hope, and I was on welfare and all that crap. But then in the end, I started gaining the weight back, and I was all the way up to 217. I was almost going to be back to my heaviest weight, so I nipped that in the bud. And by the time I lived on the streets, and I dropped like 10, so I went from like 208 down to 198, and then, it got better from there. Simply because I just walked constantly, and, you know, fucked up my back, but I lost the weight and, you know, for the most part kept it off the past 3 years, okay? Anyway, bought these at Walmart, $12.95, okay? And they looked good on me. Remember, I got all the way down to, anyway, I was thrilled to be wearing these shorts. But now they're like disgusting, okay? I believe last summer, I went back to Walmart to try to find these again. I think I've tried to find them even this summer. The bottom line is I bought another pair of Faded Glory. I love that they're comfortable too, okay? Certain things, it doesn't matter the size. I'm not one of those women, I can wear a 12 or a 14, and then those jeans you see me in are size 10, okay? It just depends on the brand or whatever. It doesn't matter to me. What matters to me is comfort, okay? These size 12s happen to fit me comfortably. I bought size 14 Faded Glory at Walmart last summer and wound up selling them to my mother, who wanted them. I mean, they're kind of short for her to be wearing at her age, but she wants to wear them, more power to her. I don't really care. And she has nice legs for her age, so, you know, she wants to wear them. She's not heavy or anything. She wants to wear the short shorts. I mean, they're not super, super short, but they're short enough. She wanted them. She bought them, okay, off of me. I hadn't worn them. They're brand new, okay? And again, they were only $12.95. They're cheap, okay? Why did I have to sell them to her? Because certain shorts, it doesn't matter if they're a 14 or a 12. And it has nothing to do with the size. It has nothing to do with anything. It's how they made them. I was hoping, okay, these are Faded Glory. And I kind of suspected in the store, these are not the same. No, I tried on a whole bunch at Walmart. Okay? But I'm going to go further than this. You're like, well, that's Walmart. Why don't you try a better store? I did. This was the thing with Walmart. I think this was last summer, I believe so. And I couldn't find these same shorts again, okay? So then I'm looking in Macy's, and I remember these are short. I don't want the longer shorts either. I don't have to roll them up. These are just, see, they're in there. They were perfect. They didn't have to roll them up, and they didn't have them. That's it, can't get them. I tried every store to find shorts. I ultimately actually bought longer shorts with woman in the shelter recommended this. Bought longer shorts and cut them. Because I bought longer comfortable shorts and cut them, and they didn't cut them quite as good, but even them, they can go up my crotch, okay? These were just perfect, and I cannot find them again, and you know what I mean? It just sucks. I can't find anything similar. I'm talking, even if I'll pay like $40 for them, it doesn't matter. Everyone is shaped differently, and I can try on a 14, it could still not fit me right. I can try on a 12. It's how they are designed, and these were just designed perfectly, and I do still wear them. I actually got dirt all over them. I might even have had blood, you know, but I bleached them. I did whatever because they're comfortable. They used to be sexy when they were brand new. So again, it has nothing to do with price. The ones that I bought that were longer, that I cut And remember, I'm wearing these last summer when I was 100, the same thing as when I bought these size 12. The ones I bought, they were longer. I'm thinking, I can't find any shorts. Okay? Tried all different places. Probably because a lot of times, usually younger people only want to wear the shorts. I don't know. But regardless, they have to be comfortable. These are so comfortable. I'm in size 12 and they're loose and they fit me fine even when I first bought them, and then I just can't find shorts. I tried last year. I got the one pair at Walmart, sold them to my mom. Got the other pair, cut them, and I can wear them, but they're not as comfortable as these. So I am still wearing these even though they're old and disgusting, because they're short, they're comfortable, and they're not like the other shorts I've shown you. They're not like, just like running shorts or something, but they're so fucking faded and old, and it's just sickening. So there's my little tale of woe. Remember, I'm just kidding around, but it is true. I can't find shorts. Remember, when I was looking for jeans before, it's the same damn thing. I have no qualms, even if I'm in, like, if it was some stupid brand or something, and I'm in a 16, whereas 16 and other brands I can be in a 12. It doesn't matter to me if they fit comfortably. But it has nothing to do with that. It's how I'm shaped too. When I buy things, the jeans or whatever, I buy for curvy, which is small waist, and and then you have the hips and the ass, and you have a little waist. It's like, because most of the time I try on anything, shorts or pants or jeans or whatnot, and they gape in the waist really badly. It's like, and a lot of times they'll go up the crotch too. Even when I give one to a bigger size, even if it's okay, I can't wear a 12, I'll try a 14, they still go up the crotch. See? And I hate that more than anything. I hate it. I cannot stand anything tight on me. I hate it. And actually, I've shown you those cut-off things I bought, and they can be a little snug, but they don't go up the crotch. See? It's, for some reason, there are certain pants and certain jeans and certain shorts that, even if I go up a bigger size, even if instead of put on the 12, I put on the 14, they still go up the crotch. They still go up the crotch. And I don't know why, I just know that I can't stand it. Well, I'll probably be looking for shorts this year. I don't know if I'll have any luck. I told you about that time when I tried on a total of like 50 pairs at a Goodwill place, Salvation Army, wherever I went. I think it was Goodwill, but anyway, I tried on, not all at once, but I went there and did like, maybe tried on 25 pair, and then another day I went out and, I got a couple that were okay, but they weren't great, But I didn't buy any clothes this past winter. I haven't bought any new clothes, you know what I mean? So I can definitely buy a pair of shorts this summer. But I'm only going to do it if I can be if I know that they're... You'd think I could go back and get the Faded Glory that were similar and they would fit the same. Nope. The 12s and the short Faded Glory ones that they were a little similar to these ones I got in 2012. The 12s were too big, too small, too tight, and the 14 fit me, and I bought it because it looked good, as in it was not these old faded, disgusting ones, it was cheap, it was $13, and it looked sexy, and it shut up, but nope. I sold them to my mom. When I wore them out, they went up the crotch, and I hated them. I want to be comfortable. It just sucks, because these were $13, and I wore them and wore them and wore them, and they were just so, they were sexy, and they were also, they just fit me perfectly. They didn't go up the crotch at all, and they, you know, they weren't too tight. They weren't going up the crotch. Remember, the 14s can be loose, like in the waist and whatnot, and still go up the fucking crotch. I can't wear one of a 14, you know. I'm not gonna get a 16, because then they're just gonna be too big all over and look stupid, you know. So, my tale of woe. Maybe I'll have better luck this year. I don't know. But that is my can't find shorts that fit me even when I'm willing to pay, you know, more for them. Tale of woe. And yeah, I'm still gonna wear these fucking things. I wear them, at least, I mean, on my power walks. I wear them on my power walks, you know. Just for variety's sake. I don't want to always wear the same damn thing, you know. But I did try it on a lot of shorts. I think I even went back to... Yeah, because wasn't I back? I was back in the shelter last time. Even having money, I may have went back to like one of those discount places, simply because it doesn't matter if I have the money to pay more. It's the fact of finding them. You know what I mean? I would like these identical shorts, but obviously they don't exist anymore. You'd think, though. You'd think they would have been the same, but no. No, they were not the same. They were not made the same, and they went up my crotch in the end. They didn't fit into the 12, so that tells you. If I'm the same weight and I didn't fit into the 12, I mean, it tells you that they're not the same, period. They're faded glory, and they're similar looking shorts, but they didn't make them the same. These are 68% cotton, 30% polyester, and 2% spandex. Anyhow, I'm still wearing them. I bleached them. I bleached them a little bit because I'd rather have, they do still show dirty. But see, as long as they're washed, they're not dirty. They're just old and disgusting. But they're so comfortable and they're sexy. You know, they show off my legs, so do the other fucking ones that I cut. But those aren't as comfortable. They're not. They go up the crotch a little bit, and I don't want them to go up the crotch at all. It's really hard to tell. It's like you think they're going to be okay, and then you walk and they go up the crotch. But these never did. I had these when I was thin for the first time in like 10 years. Thin again, you know. Back down to my, you know, my between 160 and 165. Anyway, so I'm gonna try, but I'm not gonna buy anything, even if I like it, just because I think, oh, well, this looks good. It has to feel good. Damn fucking shorts have to feel good. I'm not gonna get them. And then my mom's like, why don't you cut your jeans? Oh, no, you don't want to do that. I'm like, actually, I would do that to those. Remember the jeans? The jean color jeans? I can't cut those into shorts. They have the hole in the ass. I can't wear them as shorts any more than I can wear them as pants out in public. They have the hole in the ass. But yeah, I would love to cut those into shorts. I mean, if I could do something with a hole in the ass, maybe put a big patch there. It's not worth it, you know. I showed you those too, where they have a hole in the ass. So they're no good anymore, just to, you know, except to bum around in. Or I wore them in the winter when I knew I was gonna take my coat off or whatnot. You know what I mean? If I know I'm not gonna, or I tried to wear a long sweater, but it's just I didn't want to do that either. So No, I would cut them. I won't cut my black ones. My black ones are still good. I'm not going to cut my black pants into shorts. And the other ones have a hole in the ass. So, back where we started from. Running and coming from, you gotta get right back to where we started from. My can't find shorts tale of woe. Will I have better luck this year than I did last year? I really don't know.